nobody's doing anything particular to the sport of lacrosse. And what that means really is that we're finding out everyone's doing the same thing that's been done year after year and not looking at the technologies or the movements in the sport of lacrosse and what goes in it, and what makes a lacrosse athlete special or different than a football athlete, a soccer athlete, and how do we separate ourselves and create a product that it's not only going to be really sweet and look really good on field, but actually perform better for the athlete.
To kick off the project, we worked very closely with the inline team here at New Balance, and they gave us a very specific objective. They said we need to create a shoe that is going to cut harder than anything else that's on the marketplace right now, to really focus on the movements that are unique to lacrosse, all the specific biomechanics that go into being a successful lacrosse player, and bringing that directly into the features and benefits of the shoe.
We always hear from kids when we're out talking to them, you know, what's the difference between a lacrosse player and say a football player, and how they describe it to us. It's like you can be fast in those sports, but you're not necessarily lax fast. So they really start to differentiate themselves as how aggressively they attack the cut and move side to side.
So what lax fast is the notion that we're providing product that helps the athlete become superior on field. It gives them a competitive advantage in that whether it's they're cutting harder, it's performing better to what they need on field.
We've always done a lot of research about what makes athletes better, how to make them faster, quicker. So we actually launched a really big scale research project about 3 years ago, where we collected data on 20 multi-directional athletes to figure out what kinds of traction requirements they need when doing a straight sprint, a 60-degree cut, 30-degree cut, going around the crease. And we compiled all that data and found some really interesting results.
In addition to that, we worked very closely with the MLL to access some of their previous game footage. As part of that process, we spent a lot of time looking really closely at the different types of movements that lead up to a goal, the different cutting, rotational aspects of players, and really tried to look very closely at what was happening at the biomechanical level with the feet and see if we could apply some of those learnings directly into our designs.
I think the most surprising thing for me was in looking at those videos in slow-mo, the footwork that lacrosse players go through, how aggressive they attack the ground. I mean, in a lot of cases, their lower leg was almost close to parallel with the ground. They were cutting so hard. So I think that was the most shocking thing to me.
I was amazed myself just watching the videos, and you could see 10, 12 cuts leading up to a goal being scored. It was amazing the sort of violence of those movements that is happening. The needs of that seem so specific, so unlike anything else, anywhere else in sport, and really gave us a great launching point to say, let's build something unique to those types of movements.
You can get your pair at newbalance.com/lacrosse.